Welcome back everyone. I'm Ray and we're in chapter 37 right now. We met Vita last time and now we are going back to Veliona. So we're doing that right now. Let's see what happened and get comfy because that's important. Meanwhile, in the middle of another strange land covered in black sand, a miserable conversation has been dragging on. Wait, this looks so different from the last time. Perhaps more of an interrogation than conversation. Oh, wait, this looks so cool. Oh, okay, so the other is more snow and this one is literally more sand. Okay, got it. Really cool. Okay, and I love that Veliona is always so straight to the point.
ほら、僕たちは体を持っていない。月の岩にさえ触れられないのに、その奥に何があるのかなんてわかるはずもないだろ?
Kind of a fair point, but also Veliona must be like, I don't understand anything that's happening here. Same though. That's why we're here, to learn.
もしかしたらゼーレさんは仲間のことを考えすぎて、つい幻覚を。
I would have liked it, ouch, a little bit more, but that's still fun. As Sailor's grips on the chains tightened, the dull flame immediately fell silent. Oh my god, she's chinning them up. Can it be? I will not finish that sentence. Maybe when she grows up. Oh gosh. I do love that she is terrifying though. The flames cowered in silence and drifted further from Zele. I don't think you want her to do her worst. I love the respect here. Zele exhaled in annoyance. She knew that there was no point in getting angry. Yet the fleeting warmth a few moments earlier was like a nameless fire burning at the bottom of her heart. Yeah, she recognized it, but Zele didn't. After a moment, she found it even harder to accept this failure. Oh. Not quite, huh?
同じところで時間を無駄にするよりもここを出る方法を探した方が効率的ね。
ゼーレさん。
え？
She totally forgot that they were there.
ここを出る手がかりが欲しいなら、ある場所に行くといいかもしれない。
The tower is my guess.
言いなさい。
Maybe not. Or it's the tower.
あっちだ。
This looks so different from when we were last time. We were here last time. Oh, these flames guide me. Oh, this is so cool. I do love the visuals of this place. Oh, I'm still not good at not walking against walls.
この先が砂鉄の国で一番大きいオアシス都市だよ。
Okay, but the first time that Veliona was here... Wait, is it also supposed to be a tower? Yeah, with Veliona's first visit, I thought they would literally look the same. But okay, they look completely different. Or maybe this is how it used to look? I don't know.
ここが沈まぬ月の加護を受けているからさ。砂鉄の国の住人は月の光を浴び続けることでようやく偉大なる賢者様の導きのもと神聖を手にすることができるんだ。だからここは神聖に最も近い都市でもあるんだよ。
To the newly living?
神聖ね。ここの人たちが世界の泡を出るって意味かしら。
And also, why is this tower broken? And the gold blue stuff?
辺境にいた時も賢者の話をしてたわね。それって一体どういう存在なの？あなたたちと同じように目立たない炎？それともあなたたちよりもう少し目立っているとか？
That's actually a question I was wondering. Did anyone ever see the Great Sage?
まさか。もちろん聖なる賢者様の見た目は僕たちよりもずっと威厳があるよ。 砂鉄の国にとって賢
Oh.
者様は神様のような存在だ。
I mean, the white hair, it fits my thoughts perfectly. Oh my god, can this please become a skin? This looks so cool. I mean, so cozy, but so cool. Goodness, I love gold accents. You already know that.
賢者様は漆黒で錆びれた国境に光をもたらし、僕たちに命の方向を示してくれた。その上、僕たちの信仰心が十分に深ければ神聖すら与えてくれるんだ。
Ah.
でも賢者様の見た目に関しては確かに言い伝えられていないね。
Okay, that's not
き
surprising.
っと背が高くたくましい青年だと思うわ。
俺たちのようにただの炎だったとしても、きっと月の光のように明るいと思うぞ。
なんだか曖昧なところが多いわね。信仰心の深さはどう判断するの？神聖ってどうやって？それに賢者に会ってないってことは、つまりあなたたちは本当の神聖を知らないのよね。
確かに会ったことはないけど、賢者様の輝きは嘘じゃない。
I feel like I might get more answers here on Veliona's side. But I want to return to Vita again.
ええ、私たちがすでに賢者様に会ってたら、きっととっくに神聖を手にしていたでしょうね。多分ここであなたとおしゃべりすることもなかったはずよ。
Wouldn't you be a little more skeptic if you would literally no one who would have been given a new life? I don't know. Oh no, she's getting angry again.
まあいいわ。彼らに八つ当たりしてもどうにもならないし。
That growth.
地味
That's
猛
big
量ばか
growth.
りね。随分と賑やかだわ。
I don't see monsters
その
yet.
賢者がどういう存在なのか見てやろうじゃない。
I love the flames, the music, and the overall aesthetic of this place. Hi.
砂鉄の国へようこそ。人間の姿を維持できるものは久しぶりだよ。
It's been a while, or you've never ever seen someone like that.
何か手伝えることは？
あなたたちは賢者のことをどれくらい知ってるの？
賢者様のことを知らない人はいないよ。
I was afraid you would say that. They told Zayla the legend of the sage, which was similar to what she has been told before.
あんなつかみどころのない伝説なのに、思ったよりも内容が一致してるわね。これ以上新しい情報はなさそうだし、別の人に聞いてみましょう。
Maybe inside of the tower? I don't know, that there's a tower here and there. I don't know. Maybe this tower, if this would be restored, it would connect the two parts, worlds. It would be day and night again. But I mean, someone definitely destroyed it, and it looks gold and they're crystals, so it's not necessarily the hair color. Not hair. Hair. You know what I mean. But could still be. Gosh, this looks so interesting. Hi there.
本当に明るい月だ。
And on the other side, we have sleepy ones. Here we have confused ones.
ねえ、少し聞きたいことがあるんだけど、賢者のことを知って
Like, maybe I'm thinking too deep into it, but what if the moon, like the pure moonlight and the pure sunlight, is kind of damaging them over time? You know my guesses already.
賢者様？もちろんだよ。賢者様は我々の運命を導いてくれて、神聖を。賢者様は誰？
Okay,
冗談はやめ
that
て。
didn't help me.
ゼーレさん、どうか責めないであげて。彼はもうすぐ消えるんだ。
Meaning he's dying.
どういう意味？月の光を浴びてるし、姿も比較的完全なんでしょ？あなたたちの話だとちゃんと生きてる方よね。
詳しい原因は私たちもよく知らないけど、
Yeah, but
嘘は
why?
ついてないわ。どうか私たちを信じて。時間が経つと自分のことを忘れる人が出てくるんだけど、それは消失の前触れなの。忘れたことが多いほどその人は消失に近いのよ。
that forget something about themselves and soon after they disappear. I mean, that does... Like, a part of me thinks back to the great... Was it Great Adam? I don't know. Spiritual Adam thing. Where it was supposed to basically merge people, right? Or merge people's dreams and all of that stuff. And if you merge it, like, maybe you forget more about yourself and then you start to merge. And there was also this whole talk about merging before here. So, I don't know. I have no idea how everything fits together. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
いいえ、みんながそうなるわけじゃないわ。でも、誰がどんな原因で消えるかについて。
Who has been here the longest and how long is that? That's my next question.
私たちにできるのは祈ることだけかもしれないわね。
Not a fan of doing nothing and just praying. We're not getting mad, we're questioning more people. After asking about the sage, she got similar responses. Yeah. That is literally not helping. Maybe you? Hello? There's a lot of flame on my screen. Oh?
ねえ、砂鉄の国の賢者を知ってる？
もちろん。
They told Zilla the legend of the sage, which was similar to what she had been told before. ... Oh no, our patience is running thin.
また同じ答えだわ。そう考えると、賢者の伝説はまるでこの世界の共通認識。
What if it is a hive mind? And if you lose some part of yourself, you just emerge with the collective and stop being an individual or something.
もう質問はないんだよね。じゃあまた。私は家を探さなければならないから。
Has this one forgot where his home is?
家の場所まで忘れるなんて。覚えてるのは名前だけだったりするの？
名前？ああ、そうだ。名前は何だったかな。
はあ。
ここにいる人たちはみんな大して記憶力がなさそうね。
心配しないで。今までの経験から考えれば、彼はもうすぐ思い出すはずよ。
What? So some vanish while others just remember?
ああ、確かにここに来た時点では全ての記憶を
First
失っている
arrived
人もいる。
here.
けど、彼らは徐々に記憶を取り戻すんだ。
This gets weirder and weirder. So they arrive here from somewhere. And either they get their memories back, which means they at some point were here already, or they get memories from someone who wants them to believe, oh yeah, you always were here. I don't know. This is interesting.
さっきのやつと何の違いもないわよね。
違うよ。彼はまだ思い出していないだけ。さっきの人はすでに忘れてしまったんだ。その証拠に、彼は賢者様のことを知っているだろう。
So only if you forget the Grand Sage, you disappear.
ええ、もう少し時間が経ったら彼も思い出すはずよ。私たちにも似たような経験があるの。
When did they arrive here?
つまり、あなたたちの記憶も欠けてるってこと？
そうだろうな。よく考えてみてくれ。思い出せるものなら欠けてるとは言わないだろう。
I mean, if you know how old you are, and you know many things, but let's say you don't know what you did in the years when you were 5 to 10, then you know something is missing. Maybe they mean it differently.
そう、それが普通なんだ。自分が待っている相手を知ってるなら待つ必要なんてないじゃないか。
Eh? What? Wait, if you know what you're waiting for, why wait? Huh?
あなたたちのような抽象的な生き物
Yeah, I don't get them
理解
either.
できないわ。
There's more there. I can tell, but I'm not there yet. I'm absolutely with Veliona. Okay. Hello. Hey. I wanted to talk to you. Did you just run from me?
ゼーレさん、賢者様の伝説はほとんど同じだけど、 これ以上調べる必要なんて本当にあるのかな？
Yes.
確かにこれ以上調べても時間の無駄でしょう
What
ね。
about the tower?
おや、賢者様の話をしてるのかな。君たちも賢者様が砂鉄の国に降臨したことを知ってるの？
Is that a new story?
降臨？
降臨？
A new story?
その通り。賢者様はすでに降臨して神聖を手に入れられるように我々を導いてくれているんだ。
本当かしら。その賢者がそんなにすごいならどうしてあなたはまだここにいるの？
誰もが新しい人生に憧れるわけじゃないよ。私はここの暮らしに未練がある。だからしばらく砂鉄の国に残ることにしたんだ。そして私の知り合いの多くはもう賢者様についていったよ。
ふん。
Tell me more.
だったらその賢者とやらは今どこにいるの？
That would also be amazing to know.
みんなが興味を持ってくれてるみたいだし、案内するよ。
Why is this even more sus though? Why does this one know more?
存在してるなんてね。火のないところに煙は立たないという言葉のように。
Okay, so the hive mind thing kind of doesn't make a whole lot of sense if one of them does know way
様子を
more.
見ながら動きましょう。
I mean, it's probably way more complicated anyway. It's Honkai.
この先が賢者様の居場所のようだ。
I love the way this looks.
もうすぐ私たちも神聖を手にするのね。
I mean, on this picture, it looks less like the tower just fell and more like, I don't know, a moon landed here. That's totally not what it is. But you know, like a ball could fit in here perfectly. But it probably broke. That's the other thing though. It wouldn't just break like this. Like it was either an impact or something. Like I feel like the towers used to connect these two or this world as a whole. But because this one is broken, it can't connect it anymore, or not as easily or something. I don't know. That's the one guess for right now about the towers.
そう考えると少し緊張してきた。
ああ、俺もだ。
うるさい。静かにして。
She's sick of them. I'm probably thinking too simple though. It's okay, you can beat everyone up later.
平気よ。その賢者が本当に特別な力を持ってるなら、私にとってもここを出るチャンスになる。
If we really meet the sage here, that would be
相
amazing.
手がただの嘘つきだとしても、せいぜいスタート地点に戻るだけよね。
Yeah.
ええ。そんな単純な話。
Nothing to lose here, right? Right? Sayla had prepared herself for all possibilities. But reality sometimes could be stranger than fiction. I was hoping that would not be the case. Please show me.
待って。
Eh? I mean, wait, we can't contact Fuhua. Wait, that's... Huh?
どうしてあなたなの？
Why and how? What? Huh? I did totally forget. I forgot that Fuhua was gone. I mean that they couldn't reach her and Senti. Why would they be? What is action log? Thank you. Could learn all about the stages. That's cool. And we're really going to swap back. Of course we're going to swap. Yeah. Sure. Leave me hanging. Oh, these cliffhangers. They're driving me insane. But hey, at least we get to go back to Vita and have some more questions and no answers. Where's Fuhua then? Is Fuhua the sage on this side? Because that would also in a way make sense then. I mean, or at least the figure that appears to be the sage right now. Yeah, you're also very pretty. I mean, you have a very pretty name.
Vita.
I feel like at some point I knew the meaning of that name, and I don't even know why. Is it Latin? Is it? Probably not. I'm probably mixing up many things right now. I didn't mix it up. It's Latin for life. I was thinking something in that, you know, but I just wasn't sure. I did learn a little bit of Latin, but that's gone for a long while. But I felt like I heard the word before, and I was like, yeah, okay. Also, I feel like there's some kind of sentence that has something to do with life, and it has something to do with Vita, but yeah. Anyway, it means life, which is really interesting in this freaking world. Everything is interesting.
その中から風の音や森の匂いを感じるだろう。どうしたら名前から
Please don't tell me that she will tell me in a second now. That's
おや、少し想像力を働かせてみて、スーザナ。例えば、僕が先ほど口にした精霊のお嬢さん。
Is that now a thing? That's really cute. Also, she gives me mother vibes. And I feel like that's the outfit plus her attitude, but at the same time she's so energetic. I don't know. Seeing Zele startled as expected brought a content smile to Vita's lips.
もうからかうのはやめるよ。でも、君たちはどうしてここに来たんだい？君たちは強いし、わざわざ観光しに来たってわけでもないよね。
はい、実はいなくなった仲間を探してて。
And I feel like the only worry I have is because of the freaking resemblance with Sue, and the only female Sue part I ever heard of was about I think, evil female Sue. So I'm hoping that she's not the evil female Sue that we have heard of. I'm still trying to convince myself that the similarities are just coincidence. So, I do like this character, but I'm so suspicious. Zele told Vita all about who they were looking for. For the first time, Vita seemed confused.
それは困ったね。
Or she's literally just from here and she's very cute.
そんな特別な女の子を見かけたら、きっと覚えているはずなのに。
Oh, I believe that.
少し聞いてみるよ。スケちゃん。
Can we ask about that AI? The hologram screen from before reappeared, accompanied by a cold beeping.
はい、質問を述べてください。
また現れましたね。それって一体。ああ、ここに来たばかりの君たちはまだ彼女のことを知らないんだね。スケちゃんって言うんだ。
Ah, her.
名前を聞いてるわけじゃないんです。私の理解が正しければ、それって人工知能ですよね。人工知能？
Definitely gives me findy
彼
vibes.
女のことをそう表現する人は初めて見たよ。でも確かにスケちゃんは賢いよ。僕たちのそばにいるだけじゃなくて、疑問に答えたり、賢者の管理を手伝ったりしているんだ。
The only person that would be with hair, I'm still thinking hair has to have something to do with it. So, the only other person I can think of is... Oh no. Oh no, I forgot her name. You know, the Bronya lookalike. And the voice also reminds me a teeny tiny little bit of her, but I feel like that's reaching.
人口の統計、作業の割り振り、税金の計算、セントソルトスノーにある設備の製造の手助け、そのすべてにスケちゃんが必要なんだ。だからどう考えてもそれって人工知能ですよね。まあその話は置いておくとして、スケちゃんが誰に作られたかビタは知ってるの？おや、ますます変な方向に向かっていないかい？
Yeah, that doesn't help.
スケちゃんはスケちゃんだってみんなはそう言っているよ。
Yeah.
少し
Just like the air is air,
みた
huh?
いですね。スケちゃん、私と似た人を見かけたことはない？
That's a lot of dot dot dots.
すみません。検索条件に一致する情報が見つかりません。
It does give me a little bit Bronya voice vibes though. Or not. I feel like I'm just going crazy. It's this game's fault, okay? Not my fault. Definitely totally not my fault.
スケちゃんも知らないのか。ということは 君たちが直面している問題はそう簡単に解決できるものではないみたいだ。でも落ち込まないで。僕は君たちの仲間の居場所を知らないけど、あの人ならきっとわかると思うんだ。
You do.
誰のことですか？
Wait, this other person said that there's someone here, or that someone was here a few days ago with a weird outfit. That could be Fuwa then. I mean, if SENTI is on the other side, that could mean that Fuwa is on this side.
君たちの目の前にいるよ。
Thank you. Vita lifted her hand and pointed to the giant white tower at the city's end. You're not telling me the Grand Sage knows it.
トウもスケちゃんみたいに
You're not telling me to pray, right?
塔は話せないけど、塔の中にいる人は話せるよ。
Ooh.
高等の賢者。あの塔の頂点にはセントソルトスノーを守る神様がいる。みんなはそう言ってるよ。
It said that, meaning they have never checked?
高等の賢者？
ああ、噂によると彼女は何でも知っていて何でもできる。ここにいる人たちは皆高等の賢者を信仰しているんだ。もしその賢者が本当にみんなの言うような力を持っているなら、
Wait, and I haven't even questioned why would
君たちの仲間
why
の居
would
場所を知ってい
Kira's
ると思うん
voice
だ。
changer be here in this bubble universe? There's a lot of questions here.
確かにすごい人みたいですね。かつてのオットー司教に関する噂話と少し似てる気がします。
It's so weird to bring up Otto here. Please tell me we're getting a bubble universe Otto. Oh my god, I would be so happy. I would be so happy if we get more Otto.
でもそんなすごい人がそう簡単に私たちに会ってくれたりするんでしょうか？
I kind of don't think so, but I would really be happy to be wrong about not seeing him here, so... Or some version. Female Otto even, I don't care.
もちろん無理だよ。賢者はめったに外出しない。不況のような大切な場面でも死者たちに任せることが多いんだ。ここにいる住人たちは誰もが賢者に会いたいと思っている。でも本当に彼女に会えた人は片手で数えるくらいだよ。
Wait, but that means someone met her once, right?
孤独な人なんですね。
確かに孤独でかわいそうな人だ。
Unfortunate person. And person in quotation, what?
でもそれだとなぜ
Wait, but don't they choose this life? I mean, now she makes it sound like this is not something they chose.
そう焦らないで。君たちを賢者のところまで案内することはできないけど、折衷案ならあるよ。僕はビタだからね。これか
Okay.
ら案内する相手は、以前死者の導きによって賢者の後ろ姿を目にしたこと
To
がある
see
んだ。
the sage's back? This is so wild. Everything is wild. Don't run!
セント
Ooh,
ソルトスノーの住人たちにとっては、死者様に相手にし
I
ても
didn't
らえ
want
た
to
だ
look
けで
under
も、
her
この
skirt, I
上ない
promise.
栄誉なのだから。
I didn't try
し
to.
かしそれも
Did she get sick really? The sneeze seemed to set Susanna off. She only stopped after sneezing a dozen times in a row. Or is she allergic against something?
おかしいな。バルキリー倉庫
Wait,
の
it
温
did
度
shut
調
down?
節機は
Oh no.
いつオフになってしまったんでしょう。
Oh gosh, she will freeze to death.
ゼーレさんやキラ先輩はまだいいとして、ビタさんは寒くないんですか？
寒い？全然。むしろ君たちはその温度調節機がないとここで行動できないのかい？
Okay, that's also weird then. Wait, what's with you?
スーサナはまだ少し鍛錬が必要なようね。
Experience? What?
私、雪国での暮らしに慣れてませんから。よりによってここに着いたら季節は冬でしたし、いいのか悪いのかわかりません。
I don't think this is winter. I think this is their all-around time.
冬？それは本気で言っているのかい？
Or this is their summer, isn't it?
嘘でしょ？まさかここには夜だけじゃなくて
式もないんですか？
It's kind of frozen in time almost.
その問いになら私でも答えられるわ。ここは四季によって景色が変わったりしない。だってこの都市を覆っているものは雪じゃないんだも
You're
の。
not gonna tell me it's salt.
違うんですか？
こっちに来て。
Wait, but if it's cold... What the... Huh? Wait, it's really salt, isn't it?
ねえよく見てて。やっぱり甘いわね。あなたたちも試してみない？
She's teasing. She's teasing. It's not sugar. It's not. She's totally teasing them. And Vita's just looking. Oh no. Wow. Who would have thought a city with salt in the name and it's not snow? Poor Susanna. She always gets fooled. I love the freaking sneaky look on Kira's and Vita's faces. That's so good.
当然だよ。キラは人差し指で雪に触ったのに、口に入れたのは中指だったから。
I didn't even notice that. I thought she would just play.
鋭いわね。
I mean, play it off.
キラ先輩、信頼してたのに。
I didn't.
正直に言うと、本当に乗ってくれるとは思わなかったの。
I think it was pretty
もち
funny
ろ
though.
んこんな風に笑うのも良くないけど、ごめんね、スーサナ。
そんな、そこまでしなくていいですよ。
I mean, it's pretty adorable.
だってよく考えてみたら、セントソルトスノーってここの雪は塩みたいだってことですよね。通りで苦くてしょっぱいわけです。
おめでとう。正解だよ。たどり着くまで少し時間がかかったけどね。
But it's still very cold here? Huh.
じゃあゼーレさんはとっくに知ってたんですか？
キラ先輩が雪じゃないって言った後で、
Right?
なんとなく察したの。
Same. I'm on the same page as Seele.
ごめんね。時間がかかったからスーサナさんに教えられなかった。
つまり
Oh.
私はついてないってことですね。
Something really, really amazingly good has to happen to her. She needs some luck here.
でも違う角度から考えてみたら、天命のバルキリーにしては警戒心が全然ないってことよ
I
ね。
feel like that's not fair though. Like, she thinks she's in the middle of friends. And she literally introduced herself as a fellow Valkyrie, so of course you would, like a lower ranked Valkyrie would trust a higher ranked Valkyrie. I feel like that's a given. It's not fair. I hope Kira will see that Susanna is amazing. I'm very defensive of our little bear here, okay?
これが塩だったからまだ良かったけど、毒だったらどうするの？
キラ先輩の言う通りです。私が未熟でした。
No.
でも素直なところはスー
Yeah.
サナさんの一番の長所だし。
Also, Valkyries are usually more used for fighting and honestly just carrying out orders, at least in Kira's past. So it's not fair.
そうだね。そのことに関しては僕も君を見習うべきだ。
Wait, does that mean you're not sincere?
ゼーレさん、ビタさん。
So cute.
そうだといいんだけど。さて、これ以上時間を無
I
駄にす
really
る
hope
わけ
she
には
will
いか
see
ない
that
し、
Susanna is
前に
amazing
進み
because
ま
she
しょう。
is. And I will not accept
で
anything
も
else.
キラ先輩はどうして塩だって分かったんですか？
あ、それはね。
She tried it last time or
あ
something.
の人は。
おや、パンカおじさんだ。
Did he see the back of the sage? The man in the doorway they had met earlier was back dozing off, still looking too sleepy to bother with anyone.
俺の眠りを邪魔するやつはどいつだ？
It's Vita.
パンカおじさん、
そんなに眠りたいならどうして外にいるんだい？
Yeah.
ビタ、どうしてここに？いつも襲ってくる怪物たちがまた現れたんだ。君も気をつけてくれ。
安心して。怪物はもう倒されたよ。
それはいい。賢者様のご加護に感謝せねば。
賢者に感謝するより、彼女たちにお礼を言ったらどうかな。彼女たちは僕の知り合いなんだけど、襲われていた僕を助けるために敵を退けてくれたんだ。
The man clicked his tongue as he looked at them, his expression no longer annoyed.
君たちはビタの友人だったんだな。ぶしつけな態度をとってすまない。
Vita seems very, very, well liked.
ビタを助けてくれたなら、俺の友人も同然だ。どうだ、うちでお茶でもしていかないか。
海おじいさんにちょっと用事があるんだ。また今度にするよ、パンカ。
カイさんは最近、体の調子が悪いらしいから、あまりうるさくしちゃダメだぞ。
安心して。そんなこと言われたことはないから。そろそろ行くよ。またね。
I don't know what it is about Vita. Okay, she's very, very much liked here. I see.
でも海おじいさんのところに友人たちを案内しなくちゃいけないから、また今度にしよう。
そうか。じゃあ海じいさんによろしく伝えておいてくれ。
Like either she's really just extremely wholesome.
まだ帰らないの？近頃また怪物が出没するようになったって聞いたよ。
Cute.
ビタも気をつけて。
Or she is wholesome, but she also has secrets. I'm not sure about that yet. I do like her though. I like her outfit too. It's so simplistic, and I love that as a change of just the whole style, kind of. I would actually love this battle suit, just because it's very simple.
こんばんは、ロイ姉さん。体の調子はどうだい？前回プレゼントしたハーブティーはちゃんと聞いた？
Oh.
次に。
安心して、まだあるわ。明日はクッキーを焼くからもらいに来てね。
ああ、ありがとう。ビタさんは
Oh yeah.
人気者だね。
Almost so much that it's suspicious.
そうだ、ビタ。数日後の選抜会なんだけど、
Oh.
一緒に行かない？
Career selection, huh?
ああ、もう少し考えさせて。まだ行くかどうか決めていないんだ。
え？でも賢者様の使者も来るのよ。行かないなんてもったいないでしょ。
It would be amazing to meet them.
右腕なのに。
It really would be.
その賢者様って本当に愛されてるのね。死者までもそんなに威張ってるなんて。
賢者様はどこにでもいて何でもできるお方なの。賢者様がいるからこそ今のように平和に穏やかに暮らしていけるのよ。例えばクッキーに必要な小麦粉とオーブンはどちらも賢者様がもたらしてくれたものだしね。
So literally kind of normal things and or more modern things come from the sage.
まあまあ、ロイ姉さん。見ての通り、僕の友人たちは異邦人だし、まだ賢者様のことをよく知らないんだ。
それなら賢者様の偉大さをちゃんと説明するようにね。手任せを言わないでもらいたいわ。
安心して、そうする。ここの住人たちは
Yeah, it's always
本
scary.
気で賢者様を信仰してるんですね。
Like if it's very extreme, it's very scary.
そうだね。ここは郷にいれば郷に従いでいこう。
ええ、そうするしかないわ。
That and just follow Vita. She's cute. Ah, but in a way it's also suspicious. But she's also very wholesome.
今日のセントソルトスノーは静かだね。怪物が現れたからみんな避難しに行ったのかな。
I mean, and it's in the middle of the night, no?
静か？まさか普段はあなたが出かけるとパレード、それとも彼らが話してたように賢者が姿を現した時みたいに賑やかになるの？賢者と比べるなんてめっそうもない。せいぜい人数が少し近いくらい
That
か
is
な。
still incredible.
それでも十分すごいと思います。
そうですよ。みんなと知り合いだって言ってたのは事実だったんですね。みんな親切でフレンドリーな人ばかりだから。もちろん一番重要なのは
She likes interesting people, huh?
あなたにとって面白くない人なんているの？
それは少し考えさせて。
Or she thinks everyone is interesting. Ha! Okay, really crazy thought, and I don't know where that came from. Probably from a mixture from all of Hoyoverse's universes. What if this world was made for her to learn or something? I have no idea. That just floated into my mind. Just because she thinks everything is so interesting and fascinating, and she likes it, and everyone likes her. So almost it revolves around her, but it doesn't because it's also about the sage, so I don't know.
もういいわ。そうなると思ってたもの。
At least she's important.
でもこれから会う海王じいさんは本当に面白い人だよ。
Ooh.
彼は僕と同じくらいみんなに好かれているんだ。もちろん僕の方が人気が高いけどね。
I believe her. But let's see if this grandpa really is as interesting as she is.
おかしいな。
Oh.
海王じいさんがいない。この時間だと外で涼んでいるはずな
And
の
if he's
に。
not feeling well, why is he not home? But this time there was only a silent wooden door.
海王じいさん、いるかい？
A moment later, the door creaked open and a pale old woman peered out.
ビタだったのね。お入り。
イースおばあさん。海王じいさんは？
She didn't have a chance to finish asking. In the bedroom was an old sickly man laying in bed with a handkerchief over his face. Oh. There were several younger people standing around him who looked like neighbors and friends. No one spoke, but the scene was self-explanatory.
あまりにも突然すぎたんだ。今日の午後には一緒にお茶をしてたのに。お葬式の時にビタに連絡しようと思ってたが、ここに来たということは。
ええ、きっとカイもビタに会いたかったんでしょ。
ありがとう、イースおばあさん。
He came at a pretty bad time. The Valkyries were caught completely off guard and for a moment speechless.
ご愁傷様です。私たちはビタさんの友人です。
安心してお嬢さん。別に悲しくないわ。
I was just thinking that they probably also have a weird or an unusual perspective on, I mean, death here, because if the other ones are just disappearing and they're fine with, you know, oh, that one is disappearing because he forgets. Maybe it's something similar on this side too.
カイは私より一足早く死者の世界に行っただけなの。
And true, they have this whole belief system, so that probably also helps, yeah.
いつか再会するわ。
Leila wanted to comfort her, but couldn't find the right words. Then she suddenly discovered the old woman wasn't sad, just as she said. The surrealness of it all took Seele out of her somber moment and made her silently observe those in the room. Probably no one is, huh? It wasn't just the old woman. Everyone there watched the unbreathing old man peacefully, as if they knew an afterlife just had to exist.
やっぱりキラ先輩も気づいたんだ。
Seele continued to observe the people in the room quietly until her gaze crossed Vita's. If her reaction is different, then I will focus more on my suspicion that something is focused or centered around her, or she is different from the ones that live here at least. Vita, standing outside the crowd, gave the girls a meaningful look and suddenly pointed to the door.
外で話そうって意味かな。
Ah.
ビタさん。
突然で申し訳ないけど、光の塩の倉庫まで一緒に行ってもらえ
Okay,
ない
yeah,
か
she's
な。
definitely different from the other people here.
ここの習わしだと、光の塩は死者に進む方向を教えてくれるんだ。
Or not. Ah, I just can't figure it
今ま
out.
で海おじいさんには世話になったし、彼に最後の祝福を送りたい。本当にごめん。みんなのために情報を聞き出そうと思っていたんだけど、まさかこんなことになるなんて。
みんなはどう思う？
もちろん手伝います。ただゼーレさん、こういう状況でただとか言わないでください。
スーサナ、気持ちはわかるわ。でも少し変だと思わない？
Yeah, like what's with the timing? Like suddenly when we want to ask that person specifically who might know something.
変ですか？
It's extremely convenient. First we were brought here, not by accident, and then this happens?
愛する人が亡くなったのに、
Oh, and that part.
少しも悲しくないみたい。
Everything here is odd.
ああ、それは彼らにとって悲しむ理由がないからだよ。
But she's saying they. She's not saying we. I might be grasping at straws here, but
ここ
still.
は特殊な世界だからね。
Also, she talks about this like she's so aware. Like that could just be a thing. Like people of this world just are very aware that this is a special world. I don't trust it. I just... It's universe. I don't trust
イ
anything.
ースおばあさんが言ったように、死は消失ではない。
Do you
彼らはただ
appear
別の世界で
on the other
元の生
side?
活を続けるだけだよ。
Literally.
あの高等の賢者の話
Whoa.
を覚えているかい？言い伝えによると、賢者には特殊な能力があって、生と死の世界を行き来することができるんだ。
Can she now? I don't know.
賢者が高等の中から出てこないのは、死者たちのために祈っているからだと人々は信じている。賢者が存在しているからこそ、高等の頂点にある光の潮は輝く。そして彼らはもう一つの世界で再会する。セントソルトスノーの人々はそう信じているんだよ。
Maybe it's just very hard to trust for me.
その信念は悲しみを薄めてくれる。未来で家族と再会できるように、人々は賢者に祈るんだ。
でも高等の賢者は姿を見せないのよね。どうして住人たちはそう信じてるの？
聞くところによると、賢者の使者は時々中央広場に現れるんだ。
That would
そして
not at all be enough for me
賢
to
者の力を
believe
広めているらしい。
anything. I
セ
literally
ント
always
ソル
need
トスノー
proof.
の住人なら誰もが知っている話だよ。
聞くところによると、ビタはその布教の場にいたことがないの？
ああ、ちょっとした事情があってね。
She is odd. Can you please tell me your personal reason?
ビタさんは
She also didn't really want to go to the
ど
job
う思ってるんですか？
picking ceremony thing. Ah, does she not believe in the legends? The usually eloquent girl was silent for a moment and then shook her head.
わからない。
Oh,
何しろ
the plot
誰
thickens.
もその世界を見たことがないから。もしその世界が存在しない、もしくは人々の期待通りのものじゃなかったら、一つの嘘のために人生の感情と時間を捧げ続けなければならないなんて、はあ、あまりにもバカバカしい。この先に光の潮が保存されている倉庫があるんだ。
I do like her.
一緒に行こう。
She's really interesting. She is the interesting one here. The other people, I don't know, but she definitely interesting. Yeah. Please don't make me fight. I was just about to say don't make me fight, and then they make me fight. Can you believe them? How could they? Anyway, that was way faster than I thought. I'm really happy because my thoughts are spiraling about her. She's Vita explained herself to the warehouse attendant, who quickly fetched the light salt for her.
カイさんのことは本当に残念だった。でも悲しむ必要はない。彼ならきっと死者の世界でもうまくやれるはずだよ。
It could also be that the sage here tries to help the people and puts their souls or their memories into the other place. But as soon as they forget something, forget about the sage, they just disappear and die for real. But also, I don't know. That also doesn't seem right. Nothing seems right now.
そうかもしれないね。ありがとう。
Vita said no more and silently took the lights out from the attendant.
さあ、戻ろう。
Yeah. Did I just walk with you here to hear 2 words? Or are you going to talk? We're going a different way. Please don't let there be monsters. Hey, can you maybe stop? I would love to look at you more. You know that? I really like her. I mean, technically she in a way... Wait, didn't we actually go the long way the other time? Vita was silent on the way back. Yeah. Before knocking on the door, she turned back to give the Valkyries an apologetic but grateful smile.
ここまで付き合ってくれてありがとう。
That means we should go, right?
自分のせいで遠くからやってきた客人たちが悲しんだら、きっと海おじいさんも申し訳なく思うはずだ。それって、ここには僕や隣人たちがいる。もう遅い時間だし、今回のことでみんなに夜更かしをさせてしまったら申し訳ないよ。
Yeah, and I also feel like she's the only one here that kind of wants to mourn him in her own way, so she kind of wants to be alone for now. Maybe? Maybe?
休息といえば。
But true, we would need to get rest. It's probably after 11 p.m.
どうしたんだい?
Susanna explained to Vita about the trio's earlier refusal to spend the night at the innkeep's place.
ああ、そういうことだったんだね。ちょうどよかった。僕の家に泊まるっていうのはどう?
I mean, that's also very nice and convenient.
いいんですか? もちろん。ずっと一人暮らしだし、そもそもうちは広いんだ。床で寝るのが嫌じゃなかったら3人くらい余裕だよ。僕自身はもともと海おじいさんに付き添うつもりだったから。
She's really nice
みん
though.
なの邪魔はしないよ。
I do love her.
それはさすがに申し訳ない
I actually already love her.
でもまだ宿泊先に当てはありませんし、ここはお言葉に甘えてビタの行為を受け入れましょう。断ってわざわざ夜更かしや野宿で時差ボケを直すなんて
And she totally wants to sleep in a bed.
ああ、君たちが本当にそんなことをしたら、僕だけじゃなくて近所のみんなも悲しむよ。じゃあ
I guess we have no
少し
choice.
待ってて。光の塩を渡したらすぐに休める場所を用意するから。
Like, and she's really friendly to outsiders. She raised her hand, gesturing everyone to wait outside for a moment. As the door closed gently behind Vita, the 3 were speechless for a bit. After a moment, Shigure Kira gave an awkward stretch. And continued to be silent.
二人はどう思う?
I think I have no idea what's going on here.
どうって何が? 例えば本当に生死を操れる賢者がいると思う?
No. Sorry, but no, I don't think so.
それは
But also this world functions differently, so maybe death functions differently here too.
世界の泡では常識外のことが起きますから、世界の泡自体の法則と関係があるのかもしれません。その賢者が本当に常人を超えた力を持ってる可能性も、ただ口のうまい詐欺師の可能性もあると思います。
そしてその人に会わなければ、私たちはこの世
Can't
界
we
の
just
真相を
sneak
確
up
かめ
into
る
the
ことが
tower?
できない。
Just break in.
そうよね。
Might not be good, but would be fun.
そうですね。それにビタさんについてなんですけど。
あら、彼女がどうしたの?
She's also odd.
何を経験したのかは分かりませんが、なんとなく彼女は賢者の存在に対して妙な敵意を持ってる気がします。
Yeah, the big question would be why, if no one has ever seen the sage, and if we trust her words that she also has never seen the sage. Like, maybe she doesn't like that everyone is spending so much time worshipping the sage, while she maybe knows or has a strong feeling that the sage is not what they think they are. So maybe she just doesn't like that everyone that she likes, the people living here, is worshipping that person who is not who they are saying they are. Like, maybe she doesn't like that. I don't know. Or it's something completely different.
敵意? 本当ですか?
Yeah, she doesn't want to go to the job ceremony. She doesn't want to see the envoy. Yeah.
わからない。 なんとなくそう感じただけだよ。
Yeah, wait, and she has enough space in her, like where she lives, for 3 people. And bunking, like as in bunk bed. What if, okay, what if either the sage or an envoy was living with her and something went wrong and she remembers stuff that she shouldn't remember? And that's why she resents the sage for either taking a person from her or something, or messing with their memories. I have so many theories and I don't think any of those is right. Aww.
それってもしかしてゼーレさんが世界の泡を
Nope,
感知す
this
る
is
能
Sailor
力を
being
持
very
ってる
sweet.
からでしょうか。
どうだろう。ここに入ってからそういう感はあまり。だからさっきもその感情の源が何だったのかはわからなかった。
Or maybe they are similar in a way, huh?
もしかしたらこの世界は本当に普通じゃないのかもしれないわね。でもビタのことを確認する前にすでに決まったことがある。
Is there really something we know?
はい、そうですね。何があっても
Oh,
私たち
yeah.
は高等の賢者に会わなけれ
Sorry,
ばなりま
forgot
せん。
about that. They are right. They are right. I'm wrong. That's also the usual stuff. And I hate and love that we jumped here. But you already know what I'm going to say. That we will learn what Senti's doing here next time. Ah, believe me when I say it hurts to stop. Believe me. But I do hope that you had fun. And I am really curious to read your thoughts and or opinions down below. And I hope I see you guys next time. Bye!